Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Franklin. So if you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. So in this video, we're talking about my experience on F1 visa interview after they denied me F1 visa for the first time and I attempted for the second time. I graduated from Guangdong University of Technology, GDUT in Guangdong Province, China. I applied my US F1 visa at US Consulate Guangzhou. I got my admission in April. If you go to admission letter on time, make sure you sign your I-20 and print the admission letter. It's really important and is among the documents that we use for the interview. There are some documents I prepared, for example, like my resume, a letter from my sponsor, a bank statement. If you didn't get full funded scholarship and you've been sponsored by a sponsor that is not you, make sure you prepare a letter from your sponsor, your DX 160 form, and your service fee receipt. No need to buy a suit, or if you don't have a suit, just dress casually, be yourself. That's what I have to say about that. So on arrival date of the interview, I arrive as early as I can. For example, the question that they asked me, who is paying for your trip, and which university am I going to, and why I choose this university. I answered, but immediately, it didn't even waste time. The visa officer started typing on the computer, and immediately said, "Unfortunately, you cannot grant you the F1 visa," and da 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 da. I was so depressed, and I strategized myself for the second interview. Don't change your school if you're preparing for a second interview. Re-strategize yourself for the second interview, and you will get it if you have been denied for F1 visa before. So what I did was I went online, searched for a lot of resources on how to answer some questions, and especially, there's a lot of videos on how to answer some questions. So you have to prepare yourself to answer a lot of questions. I prepared a lot of questions for myself, about 20 to 30 questions I prepared for myself. So if you need the template, I can send it to you. Basically, that's how I prepared for my US F1 visa. So I also practiced with somebody. During my second interview, they asked me, why do I choose this university? And what are my plans after my graduation, and what are my parents, the occupation, what are they doing, one after the other. No need to to memorize anything, or if you can't practice and just know how you can answer it very well. So how I answer it is that Nigeria faces a digital divide, which is a lack of access to information technology. I'm interested in research in computer vision, artificial intelligence, and deep neural network. Upon completion of my studies, I intend to return back to Nigeria and actively contribute to growth of our nation's technology sector in health sector and infrastructure. So these are my thoughts, and you have to tailor it to your own major. For example, if you're not CS major, computer engineering, computer science major. So he asked me what are my parents, their occupation. I answered. Another question he asked me, how many universities did I apply? I answered 5 universities, and I mentioned the names of the university: Florida State University, Illinois Institute of Technology, in rest of in the rest of them. I mentioned it. So he asked me, can I see a resume? Immediately I brought up my resume, I showed him my resume. So my resume also contained all my information, my research, what I did in my undergrad. That's how I got it. And he said, immediately said, congratulations, your visa has been approved. So I was so happy about it. I still have it. This is the paper. If you apply US F1 visa, especially if you are not in your home country, so prepare to answer some questions for it. The visa officer asked me, did I graduate from my current university? I said, yes, I've graduated. I graduated in June because my second interview was in August. So I graduated in June, and he asked me again, can you speak Chinese? I said, yes, I can speak Chinese. And he spoke Chinese to me, and I replied. And that was the end of the interview. So be positive, especially if you have been denied the F1 visa or not. If it's your first time of applying for your F1 visa, or if you have been denied even up to 3 times or 4 times, be positive and don't be rude when going for the interview, and make sure you practice a lot of mock questions. So if you search online, there's a lot of questions they might ask. For example, prepare a lot of questions by yourself and answer it, and tailor it to your own research, or what are you planning to do. And at the same time, if you have been denied your F1 visa before, don't change your school. Don't change your school is really crucial and important. If you change your school, your chances of getting denied, it will be, 80%. So don't change your school. When choosing a school, make sure you choose tier 1, tier 2 universities in the US. and it's really important to practice a lot of mock interview. So if you practice, if you build confidence. So if you build more confidence, chances of getting it is 100%. And I wish you good luck. That's how I got my F1 status. And right now I'm in the US. It's been an incredible journey. And that's the end of this video. I hope it helps you and prepare more. If you have more questions for me or you feel like you want to interact with me, I'm open for the chat. Just comment down below and I'll answer you accordingly. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. Peace.